Good afternoon, race fans. This is Wanderdown, and we're watching this. And this is Dragon Warrior Randomizer, the group stage of the summer tournament. This is the Brecconary group with our current racers, Ziggy at 1-1, and the top seed of the Brecconary group and the number 2 seed overall versus Edge Talvaron, who is also in the Brecconary group, sitting at 1-2. Important race for both of our runners today. With me in the commentator booth is going to be Value V. He is also restreaming, along with Chirno doing the tracking. Everyone's doing all the hard work today. And we're going to be starting very soon. Let me see. Right now, we're starting with a 5 strength, 16 agility with stop spell. Could go either way, and Ziggy currently has the sound on for whatever noise comes out for this stream. Ziggy 1-1 coming up from a earlier win over F. Coughlin earlier this afternoon. Edge, like I said, still sitting at 1-2, and we're going to see what happens. For anyone new to Dragon Warrior Randomizer, while we wait for them to begin, our goal is to defeat the Dragon Lord, and to do that, we first need 3 homework items: the Silver Harp, the Stones of Sunlight, and the Erdrick's Token. After that, we bring it to the Harp Trading Cave to trade the Harp for the Staff of Rain, and then to the Rainbow Drop Cave, affectionately called by most of the community as the Jerk, to get the Rainbow Drop, to build the bridge to get access to Sharlock, where at the bottom of which is awaiting the Dragon Lord to be defeated. And so we have to level up, get our spells, get good items, try not to die. It's usually how it works.
Absolutely, and actually I'm here to talk as well, and I've just released the gates, and let's see what these guys have inside of their treasury. It's like we got a cursed belt, we've got a fighter's ring, so Ziggy gonna put that on right away, and looks like we got a little bit of stream delay on Edge Talvaron's side, so that is what it is, but I don't think he's actually those seconds behind.
And the fighter's ring gives a +2 to your attack power, so we're starting with a 7. Not quite good for a magician, but we're going to see what else is around. Hopefully we can hit some zone 0 enemies to get that quick level up to experience points 5.
Yeah, and with that low strength, the fighter's ring actually is putting in a lot of work at this level. Starting with just that 5 strength, yeah, going up to 7.
And there's a town.
Oh, we do. We have a town. Maybe they'll be able to get some torches or something like that?
Fingers crossed. Well, it is Brecconary, which is appropriate for the name of the group. 6 gold in and at least a shop. There's magic armor, small shield, and I think I saw a broadsword in there. And unfortunately, the ghost has hurt more to send Edge back to start.
Yeah, and I think I saw a hand axe is a nice early weapon to get as well. Like 1 gold chest is enough for a hand axe. Ziggy, though, gonna sell off his cursed belt. Then he's probably gonna purchase torches here. In the randomizer, we have it set up so that you can use torches as items in battle, and they'll do, I think, up to 8 damage. So they're a pretty good thing to have, especially when you have this very low strength. Ziggy will be able to just throw his torch at that ghost. Get some experience for it. 6 to 9, there we go. So 6 to 9 is our torch.
Yeah, it's a little more cost effective, although, with only 180, he could also have gotten some fairy waters. But I think the torches are going to be quicker and save some money in the long run. And Edge is just close to level 2. These red slimes have stop spells, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, so he got the slow grind on there, and so we call it the slow grind, but Ziggy's been in here not fighting things, so Edge has taken level 2 first.
Yeah, level 2 is 1 power, 1 speed, 4 hit points, and that's it.
Of course, poor Ziggy's luck, he buys all the torches, and then all he sees is blue slimes.
Well, even at 6 strength, you know, he could always take that to a ghost. Might do a double torch against this Magic Drake. He'd actually catapult him into the XP lead.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for, is these good monsters, like these Magidrakey, Magician. Heck, if the skeleton is tame, even that thing. Now Ziggy's 1 point away from level 3. Level 2, kind of a dud.
Yeah, they are both on strength HP builds, so the stats will be identical on their levels. But Ziggy also sprung for the club earlier, so...
Hey, you know, when you've got this low a strength, those early cheap first game weapons, they can put in some extra work for you.
Yes, thank you, Fellison, for pointing that out. I didn't notice.
There we go, that's 2-2-1, so another kind of mech level at level 3. And the nice thing with that club, too, is even if the strength doesn't come, you don't have to go back and keep buying torches. He's now doing torch-like damage with his swings.
And level 4 for Ziggy, 0977.
We got this runaway agility seed. Gotta love it when it doesn't give him any strength. Our slow start aficionados. Although I wouldn't quite call this a slow start. It's certainly not a fast one, though.
And to answer Utah Monarch's question, yes, Edge is in fact using the Edge sprite from Final Fantasy IV as his avatar, and Ziggy is using Doran the lizard from Dragon Warrior 4. I had to look that up because one time I called it a Charmander on his stream, and I was politely but firmly corrected on that matter.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and do it too. Doran is a dragon, not just any old lizard. A Zenithian dragon at that.
Yeah, my knowledge of Dragon Warrior 4 is sorely lacking.
Fair
but
enough.
Edge is going back for more torches. Ziggy is also doing the same for now.
Yeah, torches is a great way to if you've got a Brecconary near home or somewhere that sells torches and you have this low strength and not a lot of gold, right, to buy a good weapon, torches get the job done in the early game. We see some fairy waters getting picked up by Edge as well, just because he's got the extra money for it. Fairy Water, of course, does a little bit more damage range. It caps out at 16. I want to say it does 9 to 16, maybe 8 to 16. Those are what you'll see people use on a Dragon Lord.
Okay, Ziggy's got enough hit points to try to take down that Warlock with about 3 torches or so. And Edge probably has the same thing to do with this skeleton, unless these guys have got some dirty tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, and actually Fairy Water on skeletons pretty good. The torch is doing less damage, right? The skeletons and even the Warlock that we see on the left side, both of those have just slightly more hit points. So being able to use the stronger damaging item is great.
And Ziggy coming up with a skeleton on his side as well. If he succeeds at this and there's no surprises from the skeleton, he'll be hitting level 5 at 82 experience points.
Yeah, here we go. It's down to the last torch. He gets it. Ziggy is throwing like fire sticks.
1 and hurt.
Ziggy is throwing fire sticks. I think that the Molotov cocktails are coming from Edge though, because he's got the fairy waters.
Yeah, those fairy waters are helping Edge catch right up to Ziggy on XP. But it's still like very, very early in the game, so.
But both of them basically have the same idea. Kill these things. These are great things to kill in the early levels too. The Warlocks, Skeletons, things with 20, 25, 28 experience points. That's pretty good while you're still in these low level 4, level 5. Once you get up to level 6 though, it starts not quite scratching that itch anymore.
Yeah, level 6 will be at 165 experience points. Warlocks don't seem to be that much trouble, and those extra 2 MP hurts that Ziggy's using is really getting him closer and closer to that 165 mark. 3 XP away, as a matter of fact. Edge is going back for the torches, has not bought a weapon as a precaution or any gear yet. Yeah, he is trying to keep and save that money, so we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, and once he gets hurt, again, there isn't much reason to get any other equipment. Hitting with a club is about as much damage as doing a hurt spell. So we probably won't see Edge pick up anything until you get to hand axe level. I think we're a bit beyond it, a club helping.
1664, I think it was heal and heal more at level 6.
Here we go. So we've got our trusty cleric build, club and shield. Ziggy doing a good job on this experience here. He's pulled out about 120 experience point lead and is still hurting down these warlocks, but Edge has the hurt spell now as well, so he'll be able to start doing damage without having to restock up on torches every time.
Yeah, and he'll have that as well. Magicians with stop spell just in case, but there is that still a little bit. Yeah, big boy breath on the magician.
Yeah, stop spell's not the only thing they have. Alright, so Ziggy going in for a top off at the 6 gold inn, conveniently, rather lovingly called the Motel 6 by folks in the community.
Yeah, Breckenary, any port in a storm sometimes. But yeah, that six gold inn is good, especially since he's going to be relying mostly on hurt. He's only at 16 attack power at level 6 because that strength has not gone anywhere.
A lovely 10 strength at level 6. I love to see it.
And level 7 at 337 XP, so Ziggy's branching out. And there's Sharlock right very close to start.
Well, kind of close to start. We've seen the north of it and the east of it, or rather the west of it and the south of it. But I don't think we've seen access to the east of it. Like, I don't think we've seen the actual way to get in. Could be a troll Sharlock.
That wolf would have been great, but it has stop spell and it blocked him, so as
it says, I stop spell your stop spell. But I agree, wolf an excellent monster. They give 40 experience points. 2 wolves gets Ziggy level 7. Actually, 2 wolves. Yeah, 2 wolves gets him there. Wolf and a skeleton.
And Ziggy's about 6 XP away, and Edge is also grinding his way up through these warlocks, which are pretty tasty at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think it's the same zone. The warlock, the wolf, and the skeleton. Maybe a couple of not-so-great monsters. There you go. There's level 7. Let's see what it comes
All right.
with. 2, 5.
Oh.
5. Oh, sorry. We both wanted to say it. 255. I got you this way. You can take the next one.
It's fine. Okay, cool. But yeah, next level, if we're going at Ziggy, level 8 is at 600 XP. And Edge is getting up to his 337 to get to level 7.
Yeah, both runners
that huge 2 strength gain because, wow, this seed.
Yeah, gotta love those 2 big strengths. They're getting gains, man. They're working on their tone and not their strength. But both of them, neither one of them wants to go anywhere, and I can't say I don't blame them. The hit points aren't that great either, and without the strength or any hurt more or anything else, you're going to come across something nasty as soon as you leave the starting zones that will just send you back home.
Chat pointing out that Ziggy is getting very close to the 560 gold needed for that hand axe, which is really going to up his attack points, especially with, as Night Dew says, these weak noodly arms.
Yeah, and a hand axe actually is quite a good weapon. A lot of folks will go with the hand axe all the way until they find Erdrick's sword.
And Edge still putting in the work, defense breaking those Magidrakies, getting closer and closer to level 7.
Inch by inch, 25 experience points by 25 experience points, by the occasional 12 experience. I feel like Edge might be creeping into a different zone. The blue slimes seem out of place here. Or maybe in place. That seems to be all he's seeing now.
I thought blue slime was also in this same zone.
So Magidraki, Skeleton, Warlock, Wolf, and blue slime? And well, there's a red slime. Or maybe the wolf is in a different zone.
I'm beginning to think that Wolf is in a different zone because he first saw that a little bit south of Breckenary.
Gotcha.
But don't take my word for it, I might be wrong.
Normally we don't hang out in zones with, like, Magidrakis for long enough for me to figure out what's in them, so I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yep, Ziggy going in for that hand axe and having enough money left over for at least an in-stay.
Yeah.
Edge getting his level 7 at 2, 5, and 5.
Lots of levels coming with, like, something empty in the stats, right? That's not what you want to see when you're a runner.
No, not at all, especially with that strength. And Ziggy's 40 points away from level 8. Edge is still working mostly with hurt and heal on these skeletons.
We got the dueling skeletons on the screen. If you put this on with a VR headset, it'll actually be 3D. I'm just kidding, don't. Kinda looks like it would be, though. Like the worst Magic Eye poster ever.
And Chirno's saying that maybe level 8 will be a whopping 3 strength. Let's not get carried away, Chirno.
I'm waiting for the devs to just go out ahead and implement negative levels. I want to see a level that gives you -3 strength.
Oh no. Yeah, this is very odd. Most of the races I've been watching this week will start with a low strength, and then like early on, they'll get like a good 10 plus at one level to balance it out. 8 power, wow, 3, 18, 7 radiant.
8 power, representing an 80% increase in strength. Ziggy feels like a champion hero, Hercules kind of thing.
And level 9 will be at 975 XP. Yeah, Ziggy looks like he's going to be moving out a little bit. See if there's some... Oh, and there's another town. And the Fun Police, the Red Dragon, comes in.
It is a Red Dragon town. And just to point out, Edge did grab a hand axe there, so he'll have some damage. But yeah, there you go. Red Dragon doing what he does. So here we've got a divergence. Or rather, Edge still grinding up here. Oh, it looks like he hasn't quite caught level 8 yet. Makes sense. Whereas Ziggy sees the town.
170 away. Hawksness will need that eventually, just not now.
Yeah, Ziggy walks into Hawksness and says, "Nope, I don't want to be here." Is he trying to fight this? No, he's not. He's trying to run away from it. You could take down a werewolf right now. Sleep and hurt, but we don't have sleep yet. Nothing but a long dead end as he explores that little river there.
Yeah, it's knowledge, not the fun knowledge, but knowledge in any case. Yeah, Gabriel, Drakimas seem okay. Let's see what happens. Wait, he's at strength 20, and this is a metal slime. Can they run at 20, or is it... Oh, no, they can run at 20. If it was 1 point lower, metal slimes can't run.
He got a couple of hits off on it, although, and wasn't able to finish off. And there we go. There's his good friend, the Fun Police. Metal slime gets away, but you never get away from the law. Chat pointing out. Go ahead.
Edge creeping up on level 8. We'll have one more enemy after this Warlock. He's probably going to hit Breckenary just to either pick up that small shield or, just go for the quick refill. He might just be saving up for the large shield once he finds another town.
There wasn't a chainmail in there, was there?
I don't think so, but I might be wrong. Nope, just magic armor.
Small shield it is. Edge gonna top off, I'm sure. Ziggy's back to the skeleton fields. Maybe just passing through them. And he meets a knight just south. Yeah, I think this knight and the wolf are in the same zone, so it's just south of Breckenary.
Oh, except Knight's got the DL2 breath. Dang it!
Or Breath Knight.
Knights are a fantastic hurt more target when you get it, but not today.
Not until you get that hurt more. Potentially you could, with 68 hit points, if it didn't have the hurt, right? You might be able to tank some hurt through it, but yeah, that's rough. And I think this is the only direction our runners can go from home, so it's kind of a one-way funnel and then the map opens up. There we go, there's level 8 for Edge. Pick up his massive 8 strength gain and his lovely radiant spell.
And hey, 68 hit points at this level is no slouch either.
You need all those hit points when you don't have enough strength to clear out enemies quickly.
And all this annoying swamp you're going to have to get through to actually access the rest of the continent.
Here we go. Edge sees Hawksness. He's got a demon knight in the way. He's got the other kind of red dragon-like creature in the way. But he makes it in. Will he check it? He will not.
Edge is trying up against that knight. He might be in for an unfortunate rude awakening, but we'll see what happens. It might surprise us. Nope.
We're over there fighting over the who gets to type in the commentator's name. Me and Cherno fighting over the tracker. Right, I'm hoping to see something new soon. The Druin is new.
Kumag asking, what if the second commentator is just the first one being really good at masking his voice? Kumag, I'm not that good. This is actually the second race I've ever commed, so...
Or is that really the truth, and I am actually just saying that in order to further my ruse?
Or I'm just a figment of everyone else's imagination.
Yeah, you're actually all making your own commentary, and none of this is real. Oh, and it looks like there was an entrance to Sharlock there. I thought that was sealed off to the east, but it's not. Sharlock is literally steps from home.
Outstanding. Ziggy trying to use up all... Oh, Ziggy gets away, although it uses up most of his MP and Hurtmoors to get away from that red dragon. Healmoors, sorry.
Yeah, and then he gets away from that one pretty quickly, though. And now he doesn't have any magic to really protect himself here. Look at all these monsters that just really want to be Hurtmoored, and there's no Hurtmoors to be seen. I've just been pampered with my recent string of early Hurtmoor seeds. Kind of a traditional map layout, though, with, you know, Tantagel and Breckenary fairly close to each other. Sharlock fairly within eyeshot of that. I mean, it's just slight continental drift is all that's happened on this randomizer.
Yeah, Ziggy taking on the skeletons, able to defense break them at this point, it looks like. And the dragon's gonna send Edge home again. That's why we call him the Fun Police.
Yeah, red dragons on the only path through, which happens to be desert tiles, is not a fun time. It kind of makes you want to sit there on the warlocks and the skeletons for a little longer.
Yeah, and Ziggy's out of healing unless he bought herbs in Breckenary, still up against this metal slime. But unless he's got healing, he's not going to be making it through that swamp.
There's the last herb right there.
Ouch.
Will he find a town? For as much map as he's seen, he's bound to find something. Unless Demon Knight has something to say about it.
It will. Again, with big boy breath for the Demon Knights. That's 3 enemies I've seen so far with it.
Demonite with breath. What was it? The knight had it. One of the early
And
enemies.
I think the ghost.
Ghost is no problem. It's a toasty seed. And yeah, both of them settling in. Like, let's just get level 9. Ziggy's really close to it. A couple more skeletons will get him there.
Yeah, I don't blame them one bit. You know, Scarlet pointing it out, Edge is a little bit behind on exploration, but other than Hawk's Nests, nobody's found anything yet. So it's still an open race, and we're almost at 30 minutes in.
Yeah, and I mean, both of them, I think, hoping for a Hurtmore, right? From what we've seen on Ziggy's screen, if you had Hurtmore and walked out in that direction, you know, you'd pick up 2 levels like that. Skeleton's gonna put him 1 point shy, I think.
Yep.
Shouldn't have ran from that blue slime earlier.
Edge also taking advantage of the damage broken skeletons in this. 2054 for Ziggy for level 9. Still no Hurtmore. There's a chance you might actually be going up to 1500 for level 10 on this in this grind. It's a little slow, but it might just be necessary considering what else is out there.
I don't know, that's 40 skeletons? But I mean, there you go. 38 now, because we're still fighting them.
The wolves would be a better grind, but you've got those knights in that same zone. That's a little sketchy.
40, 20 skeletons. Don't make me do math. Still a lot of skeletons. It's not a jet seed. It's a Geometro seed. Three cylinders of goodness.
And with this skeleton, Edge is going to get his level 9. Like I said, 2 strength, no agility, 5 hit points, 4 magic, no spell.
The game says, hey, Edge, come on in, take a seat, kick your feet up, crack open a nice can of disappointment. Thinks about going to Hawksness for a moment, says no. So now Edge is going to wander out of here looking for a town. He's going to find red dragons instead. And that's it. You've got to be able to survive red dragon runs. Several of them in order to find anything. Healmore can help with that. Better armor could help with that, but they're not going to get better armor. Not at this point. Not when magic armor's the only thing for sale. Or luck. Just keep throwing yourself at that wall.
And Ziggy, while he does have healing, doesn't spring for the herbs. He might be grinding here to get to level 10 at 1500, and possibly, if he can get enough money together, pick up that broadsword that's in Breckenary. Because we haven't seen any other towns yet. Other than this.
Yeah, and you know, with Stop Spell and Healmore, the spike here could be doable. Like if it's a kind Axe Knight or a kind dragon with, you know, a stop spell of its own. A green dragon with stop spell of its own. You pop a stop spell on it. Throw your hurts on it. That could at least get you the check. And pretty close to the next level. I mean, he's 2 green dragons away. Let's see what it is.
And Edge is sent home by a stone man. I didn't see anything weird. Stone men. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not my favorite monster.
Nope. Not without sleep. Not without a better weapon. Not without hurt more.
That's the thing, that this is how I always rationalize it. When you use the fairy flute on the golem, it always works. When you use sleep on the stone man, sometimes it doesn't.
Is true. I want to see changes to the fairy flute. I want the fairy flute to work on everything, but it scales by level over 16 chances of putting them to sleep. That's my way that I think it.
I believe there is a flag in the Juf fork of DW Randomizer that does something to that, where the fairy flute does work on all enemies. I might be mistaken, though.
Maybe I'll have to take a look at that. I haven't messed with much of the Juf branch.
Ziggy finally gets that metal slime to pull him to level 10.
There you go. 8, 10, 14, 8, and sleep, and outside, and repel. That is a good level.
Okay, that is going... if I were Ziggy, I'd be turning around and going right to Hawksness, but he finds a cave, and it's... Grave. With reds.
I don't know about Hawksness just yet, just because of the, they're still not doing much damage to that stone man. It's still a long, dangerous fight, but he's getting close to wanting to go there. You never know, he might give it a try. Alright, so he's trying to get this red dragon, get away from it, run. Is he fighting it before?
Nope. Also, Edge has gone around the other side of Sharlock East and finds the Stones Cave. With some fairy water.
Good to get it off the list. Our first chest in Grave is a magic key, so there we go. We've got key access, we've got our silver heart, and we've got an herb. Now the question is, you go back in. Well, okay, he's got no resources.
He's going right back.
He's going home.
Even with losing half the gold, on this death, he's going to go right for the keys and then hit right the treasury and keep his fingers crossed for something good.
Yep, he does have a potential gold grind to unlock as well, if there happens to be one in there. But first things first, get your keys replenished.
This gets away from the green dragon. I didn't see any shenanigans on this one, and nope, they're just running right from the stone men. I mean, the gold men.
An Edge also out of resources here. No more healing, unless I don't think he has herbs either. Otherwise, he'd use the one.
And it's in the treasury token, key, dragon scale.
I believe that is a key chest there, and then this one is gold.
And he knows that magic armor's in Breckenary.
Yeah, definitely go all the way up to the magic armor. And, I mean, if there was a broadsword, which I think there was, then go ahead and get that too. It's not much more. Does a check of the status screen just to see, do I have a broadsword yet?
Yeah, that center chest showed up as a key, but turned out to be a dragon scale. But keys and herbs would be, in fact, grindable in here. It depends on if he ever decided to come back for it, but he's got that gold now for the rest of it. He's going to check the basement while we're at it. And that is the Rainbow Drop, aka Jerk Cave. So at least now we have that knowledge when he needs it, because he's got the harp and the token. He's got to find the stones.
Yep, as well as that staff trade-in cave. Having Jerk close to home and home close to Sharlock, that's all great, easy things to remember, so nice on the cognitive load of our runners.
Going for that broadsword and magic armor. Thank you, Dr. Mukaz. Thank you very much.
Self a board sword.
And Edge closing the experience gap a little bit while Ziggy was going through all that. Does he go back to Grave and try to dive it, or does he go to Hawksness and try to take down that stone? Oh, wait, no, he does. No, he has sleep. It's possible, but
52 attack power, you're still meh.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
He's gonna wake up at some point. You don't have enough attack power to ensure that he doesn't. True, you do have heal more.
And Ziggy gets his second metal slime of the sea, giving him 255, getting him closer to the 2175 you need for level 11, and really pulling out that XP gap between him and Edge.
The new town, it's Garenham. Garenham does have a chainmail, it has a flame sword.
Kumag, I believe that metal slimes are not allowed to have heal or heal more.
Well, they can have it, but due to the way that it works, they will only cast it when you get down to 25% health. And since they only have 3 hit points, they can never get to 25% health. So, effectively, they don't have heal or heal more. But, like, if you look at their stats, they actually do have it, but they can never get to the range where they can.
Okay, thank you for that information. That's a lot of the math stuff that I always get confused on.
We actually...
And Ziggy finding Garenham, too. He actually has keys to check that back room.
We actually saw a metal slime with 50% heal more and 75% Dragon Lord 2. It was amazing.
And Edge looks like he's found the top of Grave, so if he makes it out, he's going to get his harp and his key.
Yeah, pretty much the only difference between these runners is, 500 experience points and a magic armor. He has a broadsword, too.
Ziggy has the broadsword. There was a flame sword in there, but he might just keep the broadsword until he hits Erdrick's sword, provided it's outside of Sharlock.
Yeah, usually you're not going to see a second gold grind happen once the first one's been conducted. And especially since we haven't seen any silver shields in anywhere that's convenient yet, I highly doubt, at least on Ziggy's side, that we'll see a flame sword pickup. Yes, Brian Williams, I think that's why they program it the way that it is.
And,
although, I would like to see... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say Tablet Cave in the back of Garenham. We've got outside at least at level 10, so this will be a quick check.
It's the Slurpee Gold, 711 gold.
Ziggy branching out a little more while Edge is still in the hills, taking this enemy grind to try to get back up to level 10, where he's going to get a little bit. It's not going to be hurt more, but there's going to be some useful things coming out of that.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned before Ziggy picked up 2 metal slimes, and that is about the experience point difference. I think all of our experiences come from either that metal slimes or exactly the zone where Edge is right now. Although it looks like he's going to try to take down this werewolf here. That'll be worth a nice chunk. 90, I think. Thereabout.
95.
Slowly doing the chip damage with the hurt spell, and he gets it down. 2175 is our next experience target, so a couple 100 points away on Ziggy's side. 1,500 points for Edge to reach level 10. Now, Ziggy has keys, but I don't think he's checked the back yet, has he?
He did. There was an full chest, which I'm assuming was herb and wings, and I forget, it was something, nothing, no key item.
Yeah, Scarlet Shadow, me and you both.
You,
both want to fight some mid-game enemies. Oh, tablet is what was in the back of it then. Edge sprinkling himself with the fairy girl bathwater, try to prevent all of the weaker enemies from coming near him. Assuming that's a cave we see.
Okay, that's Grave, I think. And Edge is going south to do some exploring, but that blue dragon decides to just send him home.
Yeah.
And wyverns have hurt more.
It is a treacherous overworld right now. There's just nothing good out there for our people to see. But yeah, magic armor definitely paying off there on Ziggy as he's able to survive that hurt more.
Magic armor giving a boost to your defense, and every 4 steps you take, you heal 1 hit point.
Like Edge misses out on the gold grind.
And blues have DL2 apparently. Thank you, Scarlet.
Might be going in for a slow grind since he missed out setting up the actual gold, like full-on gold grind. Maybe to get
broadsword.
Yeah, and there wasn't any other decent armor there, right? I mean, we saw chainmail way up in Garenham, but nearby, nothing great other than...
And okay, Ziggy finds coal at 2149 XP, almost at level 11. Hopefully, yeah, no, still nothing there. He's probably looking for a large shield at this point.
Always on the lookout for the large targe, but we got Erdrick's armor.
Aha! There we go.
Kind of a fairly decent thing to have there. Possibly the greatest piece of armor in any JRPG ever. Gonna be able to reduce your hurt more, reduce your dragon breath damage taken, You're healing every step, you're immune to barrier tiles, stop spell does nothing to you. Got lots of armor points. It's a nice piece of equipment.
Yep, still one of the best armors in a JRPG.
I think it is.
Oh, and there's a cave. There's a town wearing a cave as a hat.
It is. It's Cave Hat Town.
Trying to think of caves we have outstanding and towns. Let's see what happens. 490, but hurt more at level 11.
Gets hurt more, immediately sees a red dragon.
But he's got enough MP here for heal mores to try to mercy rule this dragon. We have the mercy rule in effect in this flag set for the summer tournament. The 4th run will always work, and Ziggy finds Cantlin, which is going to involve those coordinates if we have them. But yeah, Urgix armor, broadsword, he's going to be still poking around for either signs of a silver shield or just getting a large shield and going for it. And Edge, still at level 9, is going around the... Oh, he's going right back out. I think he's going to go straight back to the grind.
Yeah, I think he wanted to restock up on keys since he did a couple trips to that treasury there.
And finally, large and silver shield in the bottom Cantlin shop. Ziggy picks up that large shield and calls it a night.
Yeah, that large shield will take him all the way to the end of the game, I'm sure. "68 south, 63 west. That's quite a long walk. The full shield shop. Did they have a small in there as well?
I think that was Top Shop. And Ziggy spends $100 gold for a bare room at Cantlin Inn.
Here, sleep on these bricks. Be 100 gold, please.
I think they'd be a little more accommodating.
Edge has been sitting on this level 9 for a very long time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. But let's see what's in Cave Hat Town. And it's mountain.
Imagine being a town and wearing a mountain for a hat. Those are the kinds of things that we do here on Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Yeah, we do. And let's see, first up... Oh, Green Dragon. But he's got hurt more now. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, that Green Dragon, not quite enough to get him on one hurt. He max hurt more him and it stayed alive. But he gets it with the second swing.
Yeah, but that swing was only 5. That's still rough at this point. Oh, and there's the Blue Dragons with the big boy breath.
Yeah, I think that 5 hit point swing is why you don't fight a Stone Man just yet.
Okay, Edge picking up the chainmail in Cantlin while Ziggy finds the Stones of Sunlight. He's got the homework done, once he finds the staff cave.
Yep, it's now a death necklace.
And the death necklace.
I was gonna say a death race, but the death necklace came out, and so I said it's gonna be a death necklace. But yeah, a death race to the staff trade-in. I hate it. For me personally, when I have the harp and all the stuff, and I know where the jerk is, and I haven't found the staff trade-in cave. The staff trade-in cave gives me the most anxiety out of any cave this entire game.
Now, I've only seen one cursed belt so far this seed. We know there's coordinates. We know there was something on Cole. And Hawksness is still up in the air. The only two outstanding key items right now are the Fairy Flute and Erdrick's Sword. There's a chance we might not have to dive Sharlock for the sword.
Yeah, there's, what chests are left? Well, after this one, there's Fairy Water. We haven't seen the bottom of the grave.
Remolder, in chest.
So Remolder, grave, and then our search tile.
And Scarlet filling us in. There's still Deep Grave, the chest and rim, Hawksness, and the coordinates.
Well, Hawksness and coordinates, and those both have to be key items, so I think it has to be there, right? Flute on one and sword on the other, yeah?
I've only seen one cursed belt, so we can't even guarantee there's something at Hawksness, but since there is coordinates, we know there has to be something there.
Gotcha.
Thank you, chat, for keeping us informed.
It's a team effort. Alright, time to see if Edge makes the decision to do the deep dive or not. Or maybe Red Dragon makes that decision for him. Sure does.
But since Ziggy's this far afield, he might just be searching for the Harp Cave before going back to Hawksness, because he knows he's going to need that.
Yeah, I think once you're out, you kind of go and as far as you can to find exactly what you're saying there. Find that location that you haven't found yet. Have to find that cave. That is non-negotiable.
And Edge going back for that gold grind. He does have knowledge of at least Garanham and Breckenary, so he could actually be saving up for both the magic armor and there's a flame sword in Garanham.
Flame sword.
And there's our Harp Cave.
Nice. That's gotta feel good if you're Ziggy. Get that harp done and out of the way. You can have all your homework turned in, and all you have to worry about is those checks. And grinding.
And hopefully, maybe, I was gonna say, find Swamp to see if there's a better grind than that Stone Man that's at Hawksness.
Yeah, Chad, I think that's right. Rim, and the bottom of the grave is what we are missing. But we know where the grave is.
Level 12 at 3,000 for Ziggy, and Edge is closing in on level 10 at 1,500 XP. He's got that money, and yeah, it looks like he could actually be going for that flame sword and magic armor. He's going for the magic armor now over in Breckenary.
Nice. So that's our second magic armor pickup that we've seen for the day. Ziggy back to Hatlin.
And spends 100 to sleep on some bricks.
Very nice bricks at the Hatlin Inn.
Oh yeah, they leave those little mints on them.
Mints on bricks.
But then again, knowing this seed, those mints probably also have DL2 breath.
Is it still a mint if it's spicy? Like, are the cinnamon ones, are those mints?
A debate for the ages, sir.
Oh, we've got ourselves a cave. It's a swamp cave. Swamp cave could lead to Rimeldar.
And level 12 for Ziggy at 3,000 XP. One 10-10-8 return, and that actually fills out all of the spells, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But yeah, that strength is unfortunate. The MP could use a little boost, but he's still got a few more levels till at least go mode.
I think at this point you are healing the Dragon Lord for about 25 points a swing.
Don't give the devs any ideas. And an armored knight, also known as the AK-47, on the spike tile. Now, is Ziggy going for the grind, or is he actually attempting to rescue Gwaelin this time?
I think we might be #never Gwaelin here. Oh no, he's going to get her. It is a long walk, so...
Yeah, I personally don't blame him in this one. It is a little tricky on certain parts on this seed.
Yeah, like if there's a lot of wrapping around to get there, if it's not a straight line-ish. Looks like Edge did get his flame sword, so Edge now has a nice weapon. The strength is nowhere near it, but I have seen it where people beat the game with the flame sword rather than going looking for a trick sword.
Yeah, I'm actually glad he does that. That's gonna really help Edge out here. Still yeah, he's looking at this. Yeah, Ziggy has about twice his XP.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll give him the edge just yet. Feel that? It got like 10 degrees colder in here. Alright, Ziggy getting his rainbow drop, so homework turned in. Professor is satisfied.
Now, if I were Ziggy, I'd be going right to those coordinates and probably checking the Hawksness spike just in case something is there. But a quick refill in Breckenary, as always appropriate.
Heal Hawks chords is what we're predicting here in the chat.
Yep, definite consensus.
He's walking Hawksness direction, but he has to. Will he turn north? He does! Alright, it's a clean walk to Stone Man. Gets the opening sleep. It's good. Pops a stop spell just in case. Hitting for 14, not bad. And he's still swinging on the thing.
Yes,
woken
the
up.
giant thing made of stone dodged.
Stone Man showing that he can punch for harder than just 14 damage. 28 is the most I've seen come out of it so far. Yeah, I don't think you risk it at 32. Yeah, I think this is looking surprisingly doable, as long as the thing doesn't pull out a heal more at the end. I guess gray thing. The golem is more of thing.
Ziggy gets it. Let's see what we find. And the sword, which means, yeah, it's grind and go at this point, unless he really wants the fairy flute. That means he doesn't have to touch coordinates.
Yeah, that saves him a whole giant walk. I mean, 120 steps is 120 steps, plus however long it matters. Kinda not great that you already turned in the princess. But as far away as the swamp cave was, like, I'm pretty sure it was pretty far away. You know, just get her so that you don't have to go back.
Swamp Cave was close to the west coast of the map.
Gotcha, yeah. Or how they got there. Clearly through a bunch of red dragons, right? Because the only way to get there is through Red Dragon Desert. Now he's just gonna grind the Stone Man.
Ow, I'm sorry, a Stone Man grind always sets my teeth on edge, but that's personal opinion other than anything else.
Grind him into a fine powder. Sand for the desert outside of Hawksness. Grind him until he grinds me. That's what Ziggy says. Alright, Edge at level 10 with his Flame Sword is going to try to give this Stone Man a try. Try to give this Stone Man a try. I said that. Hashtag grindable Stone Man.
And Edge taking a crack at the Stone Man. Let's see what happens. But that Flame Sword's going to help, and he gets it.
Does. He pulls out Erdrick's sword. What's he gonna do with it?
And Ziggy, 8 power, 2 speed, 13 hit points, 25 magic. That was a nice boost. It's not precisely go mode just yet. Ziggy might actually just go to Sharlock and grind. It might be easier than these Stone Men. He gets to fade Rim and the coordinates, even though he's going to have that extra added time by rescuing Gwaylin. Personally, I don't blame him.
Yeah, Ziggy needs about 50 more strength. And then he'll be nice and comfortable. 52 strength, and I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Of course, Death Necklace can help play out with that, but the strength is just horrible. It's so bad.
Yeah, Chirno's thinking the same thing we are, possible just going to Sharlock for the grind. Because Swamp Cave with the AK-47 is good, but it's way too far away to be viable. We are running for speed here, but let's see what happens. Another red dragon. You might actually go for it. And Edge going back to Hawksness. Get that grind. See if he can try to catch up. But it's a substantial experience gap at this point.
Yeah, Edge has got quite a bit of picking up to do, and it will come down to where they decide to grind. Well, Edge also has all the exploration to do as well, so I think Ziggy's pretty firmly in the driver's seat at this point, having everything turned in and simply needing to find somewhere. Yeah, I think even the Red Dragons, right? Yes, you can beat them. Yes, they give a lot of experience points, but being able to use your hurt more on things, I think at this point is the better way to go. So finding any zone that has hurt moreable enemies, which, yeah, Sharlock is the closest candidate, I think, as well.
Yeah, Ziggy hits a rappel before spending the 6 gold at the Breckenary Inn. He's probably going to Charlock, opening that up and seeing what the grind gives him.
Nope. He's
I
going
was
back for more
mistaken.
stonies and red dragons, maybe. Sleepy Demon Knight is not something you want to see. And it could also be that Ziggy wants level 14 before doing that. He's pretty
Good
close to it.
point. Oh, and Demon Knight's also big boy breath.
Here you go, Wombo Demon Knight.
Yes. Ouch.
Princess on her perch. And now Edge says, I want some red dragons too. Now Edge doesn't have Hurtmore yet, also doesn't have any ability to get into Charlotte. So the red dragon's probably his best bet to pick up experience points. And yeah, 2 red Ds gets Ziggy the level. Ooh. Not able to take down that red dragon on Edge's side. It might have been a new one, I'm not sure. That could have just been a death ward.
Yeah, it's possible.
Long, drawn-out red dragon fights are kind of right up the alley for this seed. Like that's it's a good metaphor. So is Sleepy Demon Knight. He says, "Hey, guess what? You remember me? Remember what I can do?"
And Ziggy's on his way to 5625 for level 14.
Yeah, he's looking for that red dragon. That puts him there. All he's seeing is demon knights, though. So Edge starting to clear out some of the map now. I don't recall ever going this direction, so he might run into... yeah, a big dead end there. Yeah, maybe he finds Rimildar. That would be the best case scenario. If he finds anything at all. The best case scenario is he gets sent home and he explores in the direction of where he needs to go. Was it Stones? Was it Stones was in one of the treasure caves, no? Was it the mountain, was it? I have no idea where the thing...
Stones was in Mountain.
Alright, so Ziggy now, popping the drop to go into Charlotte Castle. I think he got tired of looking for the red dragons. The demon knights were making that zone unbearable. There you go, we've got red dragons in Charlotte as well. Edge finding coal, so he'll check just south of the bath and pick up the thing that was there. Erdrick's armor.
Oh, he'll be happy to see that.
Either happy or mortified that he didn't get it earlier. One of the two. But at least relief to have it.
And there is 9 XP away from level 14 for Ziggy, and there's a werewolf.
Yeah, that werewolf will get him there. I think this is just a reconnaissance dive-in grind, right? You fight everything on the way down and gain the knowledge of what monsters are in the zones.
4029 for level 14, so that strength is very, very slowly creeping up. The MP is doing a lot better, though. Good for them.
Yeah. Big oof on the strength gain. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's better than no strength.
That's what level 15 will be for. Watch.
Who here wants to go to level 23?
I'd actually like to order food tonight after this.
If you order it now, you'll be finished by the time the Dragon Lord fights start.
Yeah, but I really don't want to get called away from this if they actually deliver early. But right now, yep, Ziggy's going after the Red Dragons. He's got till 7,500 for level 15. This is one of the to me, in my opinion, it's one of the longest grinds in the game, is going from 14 to 15 on this.
I think he's just leaving dragons in his wake. Looks like Edge has found Cantlin. He's gonna talk to the man there and find out that there are coordinates and that they're pretty far away. We know that there's nothing of use for him there, probably a fairy's flute, but he doesn't know that, so we'll see what he decides to do with that information. Ziggy's starting to run low on resources already. He's down to 16 MP. Having to heal more through red dragon fights and, cast hurt mores and things on Axe Knights and green dragons. But with Sharlock this close to home, you just take your free refill and walk right back into it.
Green Dragons and Axe Knights, perfect together.
Now, Axe Knight's riding green dragons. An Axe Knight with a green dragon mount? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to cast Hurt more at.
Well, they are developing Dragon Warrior 12. You can, we'll find out then.
Would be cool if there was, instead of a monster system, you had a monster mount system. You could ride slimes, you could ride dragons. I'd be down for it.
You know, I actually kind of like that idea.
Hire me, Square Enix, hire me. It's weird, back in my day we had a new Dragon Quest every year. Now we gotta wait a decade. Such is the way of video game development.
About 600 XP to level 15 for Ziggy. That Sharlock grind, he's probably going to go right back. It's probably the most viable thing for him right now until that strength actually gets up there.
Yeah, I think the Red Dragon is the real hero of this seed and saving it from being... I mean, it's already a long one, but the fact that the Red Dragons are kind enough to let them fight them is what's making it not be a 2-hour seed. I mean, it still might be a 2-hour seed, but you know what I mean. Alright, so monsters everywhere. Ziggy committing some sort of cannibalism with dragons fighting dragons. I'm pretty sure they consume the flesh of the monsters. That's where the XP comes from. I'm pretty sure I played Skyrim on Xbox One. I don't know how many Xboxes have come out since.
I'm not even sure. I never got into the Xbox. All things being truthful, last thing I had was a PlayStation 2 and the occasional 3DS or Switch 1, and most everything else on this is Steam and computer.
My computer is steaming sometimes. I think I need to replace the water cooler. Oh yeah, it looks like we hit level 15. Did that happen already? Yeah, it did. There we go, 15. 15 came with not enough, but it looks like it came with something. We're over 100 attack power now. We can do damage to the Dragon Lord.
That strength went up to 61.
It sure did. Alright, so Edge getting more homework done. He's found himself a staff trade-in cave. So he's got his harp taken care of. And so now Edge has everything that he needs and he can settle into a grind. But with Ziggy 3 levels ahead and also grinding in arguably the best places to do it, which is Red Dragons, either here or Sharlock, I don't think we're going to see Edge catch up. Unless there's horrible Sharlock luck. I mean, that can still happen.
Yeah, and yeah, Ziggy's got about double his experience.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think Edge is going to find anything better to grind on, right? So we've got a Stone Man on the Hawksnest Spike. What was in the swamp? Did we see the swamp spike?
Armored Knight. But I don't think Edge has found the Swamp Cave yet.
And an Armored Knight's not great, because you have to use Hurtmores on it, and if you're not close to somewhere to refill Hurtmores, kinda makes the grind less appealing. I think you find Red Dragons where you can, and you fight them there. Or look for stuff to cast Hurtmore at, but there just hasn't been much of that either. I don't think we saw any Axe Knights in Ziggy's. I mean, we might have saw the occasional, but it didn't seem like they were prevalent. Didn't see them in any of the exploration as, hey, I'm an Axe Knight, sit on me for a while.
And while Edge is working his way up to level 13, Ziggy's working his way up to level 16 with 9750 XP, and these Red Dragons are going to get him there once he is able to encounter them on a regular basis.
Sorry, Churto. We were talking about GTA 5, so I figured it would be okay to slip that in there. Figured y'all could handle it. Alright, Edge has got his rainbow drop. Ziggy popping the repel before doing the refill. Save those 2 magic points.
Synth, I get that, but it is a grind.
Yeah, it's just because we're not talking about them doesn't mean that they're not sparking interesting conversation and debate. They should be honored.
And this is apparently, according to the schedule, the last scheduled game of this Saturday, August 1st, unless someone's doing a red slime zone for something later on. I have not heard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last one for the day. Got the rest of the evening off. Which for us West Coasties, like the sun's still up where I'm at, so it's good to go.
And Edge is going for the Charlotte grind. Also a viable strategy at this point. But yeah, Ziggy is far ahead, but I don't want to just count Edge out immediately. That's not fair.
Yeah, and I think Edge is basically the same thing that we were talking about earlier, right? He knows that the strength is not great right now, and while you can take down red dragons, it's a very long fight. So maybe we'll find things to shoot Hurtmore's at here. And you know what? I think there are Axe Knights in here, so I think he'll find that.
35 strength at level 12. That is so wrong.
The problem is bricks have a lower encounter rate than deserts do, right? And so if Red Dragon is your primary target, Ziggy's in the better place.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the Pav Morales race earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. So it's same thing is kind of playing in here. We've got 2 similar grinds, but in different places. Chat talking about OBS now too. I have to chime in on this too. I am also intentionally not clicking that update button until I have time to really look at it.
I haven't streamed in probably a year, so I am afraid to even touch OBS at this point.
Oh, Edge gets eaten by Red D. Go ahead.
I am much more of a watcher than a streamer / runner.
I think I count myself in that category.
Level 16 has 2 more strength, giving him giving Ziggy a robust 63.
Lovely. We're at 105. Now we're guaranteed to do like 1 to 2 damage on our Dragon Lord. So, I mean, we're talking 80 to 160 swings.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many heal more are you going to need for that?
125 swings on average.
Now, what's funny is, in a case like this, if it was a co-op scene, because I've seen people race co-op, you could almost do it via fairy waters at that point. Because you'd have one person buying the fairy waters and just funneling them into the person fighting the Dragon Lord. But that is not the case here.
Ah, the good old Bucket Brigade.
And the hit points are good, but not quite Death Necklace territory. So yeah, that grind for 17 at least, if not 18 itself, is definitely in the cards.
Yeah, I mean, at 105 AP, even with the Death Necklace, let's say he had, 6 more hit points. We're better for a Death Necklace. You're still only at 115. You're still 30 swings or so on Dragon Lord at that point. So we need that strength. They need more rubber bands. That's what they need.
And also, welcome to Y2 Sky for popping in. Thank you for the raid. Nitsky asking, okay, since we know where Breck is, do you put the Death Necklace on now to grind? Because, yeah, sure, the king will kick you out once you die, but Breckenary is right there, and another 6 gold will just get you healed right back up.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, especially if you're using Death Warps as your primary refill. It's faster getting out of Tantagel when you're cursed because you don't have to walk out of it. But as you said, you do have to then go over to an inn and refill. It could make these dragons go faster. But then, does that mean that you're gonna do the dive with the lowered HP, or are you uncursing yourself and doing the Dragon Lord without the Death Necklace?
Yeah, that people are also bringing that up in chat, as they are very wise people to do so.
Fun fact, in my first race of the group, I mismenued and I put on the Death Necklace instead of using the Rainbow Drop. Fortunately, Breckenary was also close to Sharlock in that scene, so I was able to quickly uncurse myself. But that was a mistake. I didn't do that on purpose.
Okay, Edge is at just hit level 14 at 5734. Got to get to 7,500 for level 15. Ziggy is, I think, very, very close to level 17 at 12,000 XP, and this red dragon, should he survive it, will do that.
Yeah, one red dragon away from seeing what level 17 has for us. Seeing if we're going to go to 18 or not.
I'm going to bet on 18 at this point. But that's me.
Here we go. We've got 4 power, 1 response speed, 5 magics, 5 somethings, and then 8 magics. We're good. Good for good for level 18.
Well, at least he's got the Death Necklace HP at 133, just exactly what he needs. But yeah, we're going to 18 on this one. That'll be at 14,250.
But with the Death Necklace, we are getting close to where you can potentially go with not much more strength. It will be still a very long fight, but you supplement that with Fairy Waters, which are readily available in Breckenary here. You can make something happen. But right now, Ziggy is going back for more Red D.
Yep, another shift at the office.
Red dragons aren't going to file themselves. So Edge is inside of Sharlock doing the grind that we were talking about there, and I think that, yeah, it is not as efficient because he's maintained a double experience point difference, right? Like it was 5,000 before, now it's 6,000.
Yeah, he's reliable. Ziggy's reliably encountering red dragons, and Edge, once he gets to that level, is going to get there. You know, he's got the same items and everything, except that Death Necklace. But
yeah, and I think part of it's, I mean, Ziggy's got the zone with the higher encounter rate, but also the only monsters he can see here with Repel Up is Red Dragon and the Demon Knight. Whereas, on Edge's side, he's got the red D, but also the werewolves, which take a couple turns to take down, and aren't as fruitful. The other monsters that are in here, too. So Ziggy is looking for 14,250 in order to get to level 18. Should come fairly swiftly with these red dragons. See it in a couple of minutes. $7,500 is Edge's target for his next level. So not too far away from that either. He gets 2 more red dragons after this.
Is there something we're missing? Can someone bring up the red dragon stats on this one?
What's up with these red Ds?
Yeah, red dragons don't have any shenanigans. It's just ouch more, mostly.
Yep, fight and bite. That's it. Felisan pointing out that with the low AP, the low attack power, you're relying on fairy waters to be doing your big swings, right? So, by rescuing the princess, that means he has Gwaelin's love taking up an inventory space, which means fewer spaces, or less space in the bag for fairy water. And, no, Chirto, it's not like an opposite mechanic like in the HD remake where the princess follows you around and heals you, but instead she comes and bites you. Although I think that somebody should mod that into the remake. I would go do a second playthrough if she did that. No.
From what I understand, the recent HD remake for Dragon Warrior 1 really does expand the story a bit.
It does. I've played through it. It's good. Definitely worth both of the 1 and 2. Both worth playing. In fact, the whole trilogy together, like they're made to be like, hey, it's the trilogy again. It's definitely worth a playthrough. But I'm stingy, so I'm also going to say, as always, wait for Steam Summer Sale. Pop it up. Or whatever your platform is. I know Switch goes on stale sometimes.
I actually have a Switch 1 that I haven't used. Well, a Switch 1 Lite that I haven't used in a while, and yeah, I keep a strict budget, so I've been looking at Steam sales, but I really got to keep my spending down.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel you there. And that's why Dragon Warrior Randomizer is my favorite remake of the Dragon Warrior series. Doesn't cost me nothing.
Yep, Scarlet, Ziggy's about to hit that level 18. Let's see what happens.
Big money, no whammies. 7 power. We're hitting 125 AP with a death necklace on. That's 18 swings with fairy waters. You gotta get there too. Sorry, 116 AP. Still looking at like 17 swings on average. Without fairy water. Fairy water makes it much less than. How many heal mores does he have? I don't know. I think it's really iffy. With a full case of fairy water. Now, again, he's got that reduced fairy water capacity, though.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I think Ziggy's going to be sweating this. He doesn't know where Edge is. He doesn't. Ziggy doesn't realize exactly how big his lead is.
Yeah, and that's important. We see it, but Ziggy doesn't know that he's got plenty of cushion, and that could play into it. Like if Edge is more aggressive in his go, you could definitely see somebody make a decision to go at 18 while Ziggy is doing 19. You know. There we go. We got chat cranking out the actual math there.
Yeah, 16.5 for level 19, while Edge is working his way up to 97.15 for level 97.50 for level 16. Both going after those reliable red dragons. I mean, they hit hard, but no healing, no sleep, no breath, still viable.
Yeah, Red Dragon's pretty much been old trusty for this build, and this meta of the randomizer. Until they shake things up a bit, I think Red Dragon is kind of still is king of the castle. So we're looking for 16,500 is what we're looking for on Ziggy's side. Edge's side, once he gets this Axe Knight down, he's 2 red dragons away. Not saying that that's what he'll get for his next 2 monsters, but need the least amount of monsters to get him there. I think 3 red dragons for Zig. Go ahead.
Yeah, now that they're both grinding red dragons, we're still maintaining that 6,000 XP gap. It's not actually increasing at this point. But, there's still a way, Edge still has a ways to go. But that excellent move on the dragon's always nice for 83.
Yeah, why doesn't he just do that every time? Alright, so Edge is going to pick up level 16 off of this red dragon. 2 more red dragons for Ziggy to get level 19. Here you go. Sayaka has got a calculator out there, 71% with Fairy Waters at level 18. So it's goable. But there are other factors, right? You get ambushed. He doesn't let you have any doubles. Something back attacks you with a sleep wombo on the way down. Have we seen Star Wyverns? I'm trying to think what's in Sharlock that we haven't seen. Or what could be,
I don't remember seeing any Star Wyverns, but I might be wrong.
Demon Knights don't live in Sharlock, right? So I think they're safe from that wombo combo. Here we go, level 19. Now you go.
Yeah, that 11 MP also is a help. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'd go at this point too.
You've got 15 heal mores, and once he puts on that death necklace, he's 13 swings on average. He's totally got this.
Ziggy might have to go outside Breckenary and go back in to get that NPC out of the way of the shop to get. He's probably going to stock up on herbs and or fairy waters.
Yep. Or maybe he just says, I don't need any herbs. I don't want to wait for that man. I have 3 heal mores to spare. Oh, no, he's going in to clear it.
Yeah, even then, I can understand where you're coming from, but if it were me in this place, I would be going for those herbs anyway. I wouldn't want to leave that to chance.
I get angry at the shopkeeper. You put a man in front of your store and block me? See if you get my money. Huh. Put you out of business. That's why I am not at the top of anybody's bracket. Alright, Ziggy's got his stuff, and he's going for real this time. We've got a 4 real Sharlock entrance at 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 20 some odd seconds.
Sure, Wander, I said to myself. You could call another race. It won't take that long. The other one was also pretty pleasant.
Yeah, I didn't roll that seed.
Oh, I know. I just had a feeling. I was like, watch, I'll ask to calm the 5 o'clock race, and it'll be a huge long seed.
Oh yeah. I'm just the one that rolls all the miserable seeds this tournament. It's been my pleasure.
Edge closing in on level 17 with the top of Sharlock grind while Ziggy's on his way down.
Yep, he's made it to the Diamond Room. We call it that because it's shaped like a diamond. Clover room, huh? I've never thought of it as that.
And level 17 for Edge. 4 power.
This golem here has put on his Nikes. He's been chasing Ziggy every step of the way. Ziggy has made it to the U-Haul.
There's your Star Wyverns.
All right, here we go. Sarworm, do you have anything nasty? Well, we're not going to find out. Jerkbird's always the surprise one. You know, they come in and they just like, hey, by the way, I'm going to ambush you and hit you with hurt mores. Not let you run away. U-Haul is packed with monsters today. Must be moving. Into the boardroom. And we've made it to the lit-up Dragonlord floor.
Yeah, let's see how this walk treats him.
More Star YVs. They seem pretty tame like the rest of these Sharlock monsters. Yeah, with hurt even. Hurt Star Wyverns. Where were you during the grind? So Edge carrying on the Red Dragon Crusade. Sharlock called an exterminator to get rid of these red dragons. Edge showed up. We're gonna have our first spike here. If the Star Wyverns will let him through.
Really? You just, like, disappeared all seed and now you're showing up? Oh, Red Dragon on the spike?
Let's see if he knows how to fight one of these. He said sarcastically. Right, 50 MP, or rather HP remaining. He's going to use his herbs. Up one more to get up to max. Close enough to it. One more Star Wyvern for the road. Gonna herb instead of heal walking. A smart move. What sayest thou? Thou art a fool.
All right, let's try to keep count this time.
I'll leave the counting to you.
Ten. 23. 33. 44. 57. 78, and that large amount of MP is probably what's going to save Ziggy, barring anything horrendous or a miss menu. 89. 113. 123, with 5 heal mores left. 138. 149. 162 will do it. Ziggy defeats the Dragon Lord and is going to be winning this race. GG Ziggy.
Absolutely. He'll make his way into Charlotte Castle and turn it in. And we'll see if he'll want to join us in the booth.
Ziggy wins the race with a recorded time of... Oh, wait, I don't have access to that.
Well, it's right there, though, on our screen. Cherno's got it. 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 18 whole seconds.
Thank you very much, Cherno. And Edge is going to see that and probably forfeit, and I personally don't blame him.
And yes, that is an official DNF on Edge's side.
Hey Edge, GG. Sorry, you know that was a rough one to see, man.
Tell me about it. I'm assuming 19 was probably it.
Yeah, Ziggy went to 19 on this one. And that was still at 80. That was still only 8 more strength than what you had. He skipped the Fairy Warders, but dropped on the Death Necklace and defeating 33 red dragons. Goodness.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was the play. He found Swamp Cave. I'm assuming Red Dragon was the spike there, wasn't it?
Swamp Cave, it was an AK-47 at the spike. He had actually rescued the princess, but that was before finding the sword and realizing that he wouldn't need the flute on the coordinates.
Okay, so Death Necklace was down at the bottom then.
And speaking of him, I think Ziggy's in here. Hello, Ziggy. Good game.
Hey, he's good game. Good game.
Hello.
Both of you.
I'm going to give everybody that stayed during that 40 minutes Red Dragon grind, still in DW Randomizer in chat right now. Kudos. That was long.
It was my job to do so tonight.
I mean, how did it feel having 40 strength for most of the seed?
Disgusting.
Well, we had hurt, which is very, very good, because if we never got hurt early game, this seed would have been really awful.
I agree. The hurt strats at the very beginning were very, very nice, but once you get to about 9 or 10 and you still only have hurt, it was real rough. And then the zone just right outside of Hawksness there with Red Dragons, Stonemen, Demon Knights, just a lot of things that could really punch you, and a lot of things had DL2 that were just gatekeeping a lot of bits and pieces, trying to get good exploration early.
Yeah, that desert with all of the red dragons, which ended up being Ziggy's grind zone. I think you went in there for a bit as well, Edge. But that was also kind of the gatekeeper, right? Like, you couldn't get to the rest of the map without walking through that desert.
Yeah, I ended up gold grinding for Magic and Flame Sword, and then going and finding Sword, and then just continuing on, and then finding armor pretty close to after doing all that was a bit rough. But it just, I didn't have a lot of real good luck in getting places and then finding stuff. And then, I felt the seed was pretty good once exploration got going, but it just was real tough to get things moving.
How many metal slimes did you manage to kill in the seed?
I found one, and he ran away before I could get a swing at him.
Okay, I found like quite a few of them, but I managed to kill 2 about mid-game, and I was a little bit worried that you could have found one early on, because it was kind of in the zone that was very close to the Red Dragon zone that was around Hawksness. And I figured, wait, if he started with the metal slime, I'm in big trouble. What did you grind on, Edge, by the way?
I ended up going into Sharlock and grinding in Sharlock. That was top floor was red, blues, greens, werewolves, and axe knights. So it was just a really nice spot to grind. Unfortunately, I think I started my grind far too late because I was trying to get exploration, and again, just continuously getting sent home from that zone outside of Hawksness did not help me at all. I think I took the Hawksness enemy pretty early because I was able to swing at it with the Flame Sword and the Heal More with 83 HP, so it was kind of a nice piece.
I did grind in 2. So I started with the Stone Man until I got enough strength to grind the Red Dragon. And then so here's something funny. I thought Demon Knights had 79 strength, but at 79 defense I was not repelling it. But he had sleep and DL2 breath, and he messed me up a bit. So then I went inside of Sharlock to grind until I had 80 defense, and then I went out and grinded the Red Dragon because I felt like that was going to be a much faster grind than the Sharlock zone.
Agreed. How quickly did it take you? Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, how quickly did it take you to find Breckenary there?
I went up first, and then I went south, and then I found Breckenary, so maybe a minute and a half max.
Yeah, I walked out, took about 3 steps down and saw it, and I was like, well, okay, let's go see what this is. And managed to get inside. I was like, I got a little bit of gold, grabbed some torches, and just started doing torch fairy water grinds for a little while.
I mean, we were not going to get anywhere with that club anyhow. Like we had when we learned hurt, we had 10 strength.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I did torches as well.
Yeah, Fellison brings it up, Ziggy. You found your first metal slime when you had exactly 20 strength.
Yes, I was really angry at that. I knew, and I hit it twice before it ran away.
I think everyone in chat was feeling the exact same way.
I think my close calls were kind of fun. I had 2 red dragons that I mismenued to hurt more when I was going to heal, and they didn't completely punish me for it. So I was like, well, we'll just keep this going then.
I mismenued 1 on a red dragon once, and he killed me for it. The biggest problem I had though was in Breckenary, that before going to Sherlock to finish the game, I wanted to buy herb, but the blue guy managed to lodge himself inside of the door, something fierce. And I had to exit Breckenary and come back. I feel like that was the worst time loss I had in the seed. That was not map related, because that was just a slug that we had to slowly power through.
Indeed, and it's one of those things. These slogs do happen. I was closing in on 19, but since I saw you done, I was like, well, all right. We gave it our best on this one. That's all I can hope for is just trying to give it my best.
Yeah, 19 was super go. It was a little bit absurd.
Yeah, that's what they were telling me. With Death Necklace, I was running the risk of Death Necklace being down in Sherlock versus going back to find the princess. I never even found Swamp Cave. As soon as I got the last item, I immediately went for the grind in Sherlock.
It was west of Harp Shrine, right next to the west wall. And it was an armor knight in there, and if I had seen Rim, I never saw Rim. If I had seen Rim close to there, the armor knight would have been the better grind, but it was kind of far away from Cantlin, so I figured I was going to grind on the red instead.
Yeah, that's what like I said, I ended up inside of Sherlock with reds, blues. Blues were just absolutely a no-go in this map because they were, I think they were pretty close to almost 100% DL2. They were hitting with DL2 hard.
They were toasty, these guys, the Demon Knights. Who else had the toast? Oh yeah, the Knight. I was like, oh hey, I have a lot of HP. I have heal more. Here's a Knight. I'm gonna hurt him to death. And he said no.
Yeah, Magicians had DL2. Knights
really?
had DL2. Yeah, that was one of the first things I fought was as soon as I got torches, and he hit me with stops. So I was like, oh, that's cute. Throw a torch. Didn't quite get enough, and then he hit me with DL2. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with them.
Well, with all of that said, is there any other final comments? Any other last things about the seed, or anything else before we land this plane?
I'm going to be honest. I would like to stop talking about the seed as soon as possible and forget it. I think I've had enough of this seed, but I would like to thank you, Veluvi, for the restream. I would like to thank you for the commentary. I would like to thank the trackers. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to play these games and tournaments. GG to Edge. That was an annoying seed, and if you were just close to 19th and to finishing, then you were within 10 minutes, and in a slog like that has so much variance. Like, good job, man.
Agreed, and yeah, GG's to you too, Ziggy. Being the top seed, I was kind of hoping for something, but hey, you've got quite a bit ahead of you. Good luck to you for the rest of this, and thanks everybody for putting this on and giving us a platform to put on a show for you guys.
Not a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. You both put on an excellent race for us. Thank you so much for putting that on, and good luck on the rest of your group runs as you both are closing out the races that you need moving into the bracket stage. So good luck for the rest of the tournament. I know that we all need it. May the RNG bless you, if you will. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and we're gonna send a raid off to the Cowness. He is playing Dragon Quest Monsters. Looks like on maybe the Game Boy. It looks like perhaps a Japanese version. So that should be fun to watch. He's an excellent, prolific Dragon Quest speedrunner, so enjoy the Countess's show. I'm Velu V. Cherno has taken care of the tracking for you today. Wander Down joined me in the commentary booth, and we're saying good night and have a great day.
Good night.